Especially with the two guests that are now joining us on this live edition of BYU Sports Nation from Carrollton, Texas. This is your day-to-day BYU Sports play-by-play alongside Jerem Jordan. I'm Spencer Linton, and this segment presented by Maersk, your e-commerce logistics shipping partner. Ben Bywater, linebacker great. Jacob Robinson, one of the best defensive backs in the country, joining us on the show. Great to have you guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Ben, I want to start with you because last October, vivid memories of a conversation you and I had in a parking lot just outside the student-athlete building. You saying, Spence, I'm 100% gone. I'm out. I'm not coming back to BYU.
I'm going to Wendy's for dinner.
What changed between then and now to where you sit today?
Yeah, I was convinced I was either the big leagues or the 9 to 5, one of the two. But yeah, just obviously, I mean, the coaching staff, I mean, I love the guys on the second floor. But, you know, I was going through that shoulder surgery. My mind was in a tornado. And, you know, I got my surgery. And then it was just, I had a bunch of conversations, right? And a lot of it was I wasn't going to be healthy to do pro day and do any of that stuff, even if I wanted to go take my shot. And then, so that was my biggest thing. And so it was like, okay, you know, I was like, what was the best thing for me? And coming back to BYU was, and I'm so grateful I did. Like, hindsight 2020, literally, it could not have worked out better for me.
Awesome.
And I am so excited for this fall.
It's a popular thing these days to come back to BYU.
Popular, you know, I'll be 35 by the time I get out of here.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Dallin Hall and Richie Saunders.
Absolutely, and those guys are studs. I'm excited for them.
Yeah, which is super exciting.
Jacob, what did you say to Ben? You said something to him. What were those conversations like when he was considering?
I feel like we didn't talk a ton at that time, but I'm excited just to have him back. We need more linebackers, of course, especially veteran ones. So I'm just excited to have him back and run it back.
How does he make your job easier?
Oh, very easy. So, like, especially if he has help inside, low hole, so I can just trust him that he'll be there, get those interceptions.
Yeah, it's fun playing with J-Rob, the guy who knows what he's doing. He's just, you know, we're on the same page, just communicate telepathically.
Mm-hmm.
You had some great interceptions the last couple of years. What's been your favorite?
My favorite one, I'd say probably just the Sam Houston one, the first one that I got.
In the end zone?
Yeah, those are my favorite types of interceptions, when they throw it up high and I can just go get it.
Jacob, you landed hard. I mean, there were several people that were like, did he just break his tailbone? But you popped right back up.
I got the wind knocked out of me watching that. It was weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not feel anything in that moment? Was it just pure adrenaline?
Pure adrenaline. I mean, my dad was talking to me after. He said he was pretty scared for, like, my head and everything. But, yeah, it was just pure adrenaline. I was just excited to celebrate with my boys. So.
And you needed that, right? That's a two-score game. Ben, how's the right shoulder feeling after a surgery?
Yeah, the wing is getting better day by day.
The wing.
Yeah, we're just taking it day by day. But, yeah, I mean, had surgery in November. And then, obviously, there's been a few complications with it. But, you know, we are trending upwards. You know, the ship is moving. So I'm excited. And, yeah, I'll probably have a better update for everybody in July, August. But, yeah, it's getting there.
Is that the target date, like August to be 100%?
Yeah, I mean, it's usually 6 months for, like, a labrum, right? So, yeah, I'm kind of right around there. I got surgery in November, so I'm sitting at May. But, you know how ball is. You got to put the muscle back on.
Was it the labrum?
Yeah, so it was my labrum. And then, yeah, just my labrum and then my peripheral nerve a little bit in there. But other than that, we should be locked and loaded.
Luckily, you don't need your shoulder to tackle.
It's like, yeah, it's like playing linebacker without a shoulder is like, you know, running a marathon with no feet. You know, it's just easily doable. You know, exactly.
That's crazy.
Jacob, how are you feeling health-wise?
I feel good. I feel like our strength staff has really gone as good. We all feel good. Our legs feel good. Feel faster, feel stronger, feel heavier. So, yeah, everything feels good.
You want to have a great season, and then you want to be like some of these BYU guys in the draft, undrafted free agent types where you get a shot next year. What is this year going to mean for both of you in terms of preparing you for the next level? Because both of you will get a great shot.
Yeah, they've really emphasized just this offseason is going to be super important for us this upcoming season. So, I mean, yeah, I think they're just getting us ready and then making sure we know the playbook, offensive side and defensive side. So, yeah, I think it'll be good that way.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the standard for sure has been set and, you know, living up. And, like, the standard is the standard, like what he said. I think everybody's on the same page, and that's kind of fun to watch, right? Everyone's elevated. There's intensity to every single meeting, every practice. Like, it's you can really feel it. I know J-Rob can attest to that. And so I'm excited to see everybody go out there and ball. And myself included.
How much of that is we don't want to go 5-7 again?
Yeah.
Year 2 of Jay Hill's scheme, Big 12. You know, what factors into kind of that sense of urgency you're talking about?
I think that's a great question. I mean, we go 5-7. You get your feet wet. You see what it's about, right? You realize, okay, these are the big dogs. We can hang. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's one of those things you can't beat yourself. You play big games like that, big teams. You cannot beat yourself. You have to take care of your body because week in and week out, like, I went out before the Big 12 play even started. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are things. If you, I mean, there's a piece of luck that plays into that, but if you can control that narrative and guys can stay healthy and guys can, you know, every single week come with that, hey, this, you can't take any weeks off. I think, you know, at the end of this year, we'll be excited where we're sitting.
Ben Bywater and Jacob Robinson are with us on BYU Sports Nation, a couple of defensive stars. Now that you are in year 2 of Jay Hill's defense, where do you expect to take the biggest step forward with that continuity? Jacob, we'll start with you.
I know that a lot of the past years has been sacks. We really lacked on sacks, so I know we're going to be getting a lot of pressure. Got some new guys there, got some of our old guys. So, yeah, I think sacks and just try to get the ball out as much as we can.
Ben, same question for you.
Yeah, I think exactly. If you can get them into 3rd and longs, right, that's what you want, right? Because then you can get sacks and get interceptions. But to do that, you got to win on 1st and 2nd down. And so I think we did a good job beefing up our front D-line. We've got some great guys coming in. They competed well in the spring. So if we can do that, control 1st and 2nd down, stop the run, get them into 3rd and long, like Jay preaches that all the time. So if we can do that, I mean, we can be elite in this conference.
What's it like to be at a fan fest like this, so far from home, yet Cougar Nation is here?
Yeah, it's so cool. I mean, I grew up in Flower Mound for a few years, and so I claim Texas, even though Texas doesn't claim me. But it's it's so cool. I mean, we're so blessed to be part of BYU and this culture and this family, right? Like, come out here, everybody's showing so much love, and it's just good vibes. You know, it's like, it's hard to beat.
Jacob, not every school can do this.
Not every school can do this. Yeah, especially when I was at Utah State, our away games, I mean, it was during COVID, but I didn't really expect anyone to be out there. But I know, like, when we go to away games like Arkansas, TCU, Texas, we're always going to have a lot of fans there to cheer us on. So.
All right, last question before we let you guys get back to the fans and taking more pictures.
They're going to go down one of these slides, I think, over here.
Yeah. I'm about to hit this little putting right here. This is chipping.
Just be careful with the shoulder, Ben. Jacob, who are the cornerbacks that are emerging in that room? Because, I mean, you're the leader there, but who have you been impressed with in that room as well?
Man, honestly, everyone. Coach G has really stepped up this year, especially. So we have Trey Alexander, new freshman, coming in.
I like him.
Yeah, he's really good. He's going to be really good. Jaden Dunlap just hurt his shoulder, but he'll be back fall time. He's been playing really good. Maury Bamba. We got Dylan Flowers. I could really name everyone in the room. They're all just really good, and everyone's trying to work hard to get better. So.
Hey, I'm glad you mentioned Gennaro Guilford because he's done incredible things for sure.
Yeah, he's awesome.
All right, thanks, guys. Great to have you with us on the show.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
we didn't think you'd be here.
Hey,
it's good
I'm
to have
so
you,
happy
man.
to be here, boys.
Oh, let's go.
I'm so glad you lied to me in October.
Hey, I played the 5th here.
I kid.